Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's 1 million by 1 million strategy roundtable for entrepreneurs. This is a public roundtable, a free public roundtable for anyone who wants to join. And we do these almost every week. It's part of the 1 million by 1 million global virtual accelerator. Our mission is to help 1 million entrepreneurs reach $1 million and beyond in annual revenue. And in support of that mission, these roundtables have been happening week after week after week, month after month, year after year. This is the 715th session of the free public roundtables.
Great.
Recently, we have introduced our AI mentor product, which is essentially my digital mind. And it's trained on my mentoring, my writing, my blogs, my books. So you're very welcome to try that, using it and finding the benefits. Now, today's session, we have 2 scheduled pitches. We are completely on your side. This is a safe working session. Please be, as free as you like. Feedback. If you disagree with my feedback, you can disagree all you want, and my job is to give you what good feedback you want. We will start with Aratrik Nandy from Kolkata, India. It so happens that I am in Kolkata as well right now. I'm leaving on Saturday to go back to California. But in the meantime, I'm actually thrilled to have Aratrik on the show, and I'm looking forward to hear the pitch. Go ahead, Aratrik, unmute your line and let's get started.
Hello, Shravana. Hello, everyone. So I am Aratrik, the co-founder of Modest Women Brands. So basically, what is Modest Women Brands? Modest Women Brands is an autonomous next-gen media operating system that we are building for media sector, right? First, let me introduce everyone with our team. I am Aratrik Nandy, CEO of Modest Women Brands. Shishendu is our CTO. Sukanta Mondol is our CFO. Obujit Sardar is the marketing and management head of Red Cat Pictures. Oishikar is marketing and management head of GFT. Okay, so can we go to the next slide?
So I'm going to give you a bit of feedback before we go to the next slide.
Okay.
First and foremost, Modest Women Brands autonomous next-gen media operating system. We have just spent like a couple of minutes on this slide, and I have no idea what autonomous next-gen media operating system, and that is not a good thing. So you may want to revisit your positioning statement so that it's something you don't waste this slide. In this slide, if you can hit me between the eyes and I understand exactly what you're doing, that would be ideal. And the minor feedback is this RCP and GFT. I have no idea what you're talking about. So those are also getting wasted on the first slide. So address these issues as you go along. But please continue.
Okay. So what a production house, what kind of problems a production house and agencies face currently, right? So there are several problems they are facing. Basically, they use old and insufficient technologies from different kind of vendors. Like they use Google Meet and WhatsApp for their in their workflow, right? And they lack documentation. There is no proper coordination between them and their clients. Basically causes them an unoptimized workflow, and for that they lost their margin significantly. And there is also no branding in using these several microservices from different brands. So basically these are kind of problems any kind of media production agencies or even wedding photographies companies faces today. Okay, so we can go to the next slide. Okay, so here comes the solution. Our company, Modest Human Brands. So what is Modest Human Brands? Modest Human Brands basically a platform where we provide different kind of microservices integrated to one platform. So if we go one by one to every kind of microservices, first we have our MWeb. What is MWeb? MWeb is basically a website builder. For example, a production company downloads our app, and by one or two click, they can live their website and web app within few seconds. After MWeb, we have our Connect, where they can bulk mail or bulk message for their marketing to their clients or potential clients. After Connects, we have MDoc, when they finalize work with different clients, they can use our MDoc for contract and signing. After MDoc, we have our Coordinate. So basically it is kind of WhatsApp, but this is integrated to our platform where they can chat and call with their clients and even with their internal team. After Coordinate, we have our Sync. Basically this is a service where when a certain project is in production or they are a shoot going on, they can directly sync the media to our website or media. So after that media comes. Media is our in-house CDN. It helps them to showcase their works, like their photos or videos they are generating, to showcase in their website. Better quality photos and videos that are services are provided in the current market. Then we have our M-Drive. M-Drive is basically a alternative of Google Drive that is integrated in our platform again, and here they can have unlimited storage as per their needs. After M-Drive, we have our M-Assist. M-Assist is basically a agentic AI that will help them automate their workflow. So basically this is our whole system integrated in our one platform and one app. So next slide. Here is our some previews how our app looks like. Then here is our GTM. So what we are currently thinking that we will approach top agencies. Then we will
So
provide them.
hold on. What do you mean GTM? Have you done any validation work?
Yes, so basically we have a survey, a small survey of 7-8 agencies, and we have showed them the product and asked them how that our product will help them, or how much they are gonna pay for this kind of services. So everyone said this will be very helpful and they will pay for the platform. Basically this is the one small survey we have done. And we have our own brand, Red Cat Pictures and Goldfish Talents, that will come after this slide. We have integrated these all systems already in them, right? And they are completely operational, so we can have a proper here we can Red Cat Pictures and Goldfish Talents. Here we have proper idea how the micro services will work in real life scenarios and real life production scenarios. So this is also our competitive advantage also. And here is our ask that the media and talent industry will be systemized, and it is inevitable. But the question is who builds it fast? And we want to be the first one to build it.
What is the ask? This is not
Our
an ask. The statements. What is your ask?
Okay, our ask is 30 lakhs for 5% of our equity.
This is not a fundable situation at all.
Currently we haven't sell anything, but we have almost ready.
If you can't sell anything, unless you can sell something, and validate whether this is something that people are going to pay for and what are they going to pay for. A survey is not validation.
Right.
So
So
we need to
our
see
product
real
will be ready.
validation.
So our product will be ready within this month, and we will start the pilot runs by the next month.
Okay. You have to
This is our
bootstrap this to validation for sure. So try to get a bunch of agencies. Well, are we talking with Calcutta agencies, Indian agencies, international agencies? What agencies have you been approaching?
So the kind of agencies we have already spoken, they are all from Kolkata, but we want to sell this service to international clients basically because they have better spending power.
So, well, how much are these agencies that you've talked to in Kolkata? How much are they willing to pay?
Okay, so some wedding photography companies said that they can pay up to 25 to 30,000 per year subscription wise, and some says that individuals that they do freelance works, they said they can pay 2 to 3,000 per month.
So, which is the same, roughly, 2 to 3,000 per
Roughly
month, and 25 to 30,000 per year is roughly the same.
probably the same, but here is the catch is that they haven't seen the complete product, right? When they will use and by one click they will be able to create their own website that will be on par with the best available media houses website. They will pay more when they will see it.
So your first order of business, don't waste time trying to raise money right now. You will not succeed. This is not a fundable situation. You should go ahead and get some of these customers to use your product and pay for it. So if you have 7 agencies and or some number of freelancers and you can get more, I'm sure. So it's okay if you just do it in Calcutta, but get a bunch of customers using this product and paying for it.
So basically, I am personally also in talks with some production houses in Mumbai and some directors in Mumbai. So we will also give them a test run and will take their advices and everything. But we will start selling them. We'll start the pilot run by next month. That is for sure.
Okay. And what kind of runway do you have? How are you financing the company right now?
So we have done a family and friends round, and we have currently like 6 lakhs commitment. So basically the 6 lakhs all we have right now.
And the founding team is working without salaries?
From next month we will take salaries, but till now we are without salaries. We are not taking any salaries.
Okay. So, be prepared to, and what are the terms of your friends and family round? The 6 lakh is what? Is it a debt? Is it safe or something? Or how do you?
We
what is
offered them
the-
equity for the amount.
How much equity have you offered them?
We offered them around 2% for the 6 lakhs.
That's pretty expensive.
Basically, we have valued our company because, see, this is a SaaS and we have to uh, take several investments in future. So we want to make sure that we have enough equity with us.
That's part of what I'm saying is that it's 2% for 6 lakhs is a lot of it's a lot of equity. This is the stage of the. Have you already done the deal? Have you signed the deal? Have you taken the money?
No, we haven't taken yet and haven't done the sign because
I would not do an equity deal right now.
okay.
At this stage, when your valuation is super, super low, it's very difficult to value the company because there's nothing much in the company yet. it's better to raise what is called a safe note. So look up on the web what is a safe
Mm,
note,
mm.
and structure your financing as a safe note,
Okay.
which is a kind of debt, but it's a convertible to debt convertible to equity. So you will convert this loan to equity when you raise a priced round. At the moment, you should not raise a priced round.
Okay.
It's too early to raise a priced round.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So to net it out, go sell,
Mm,
go get clients, go,
mm-hmm.
you know, collect a lot of feedback, have them starting to use your product, get a lot of feedback,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully you can start charging them because your product will deliver value. And the more you can do that, the more you will have, you know, a shot at funding. At the moment,
Right.
this is not ready for funding,
Right. Okay.
except for friends and family. Friends and family is okay, but I suggest that
Mm.
you structure friends and family rounds as a safe note
Okay. Okay. Got it.
for any kind of convertible debt convertible to equity. So do some research online on how to do debt convertible to equity, safe notes, etc. And that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Hmm.
You can ask ChatGPT to explain that to you.
Mm-hmm. We'll work on that for sure.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're very welcome. Maureen, how do I
Yeah.
get to the next pitch?
Yeah, I'm going to have to share my screen. So bear with me
Okay.
for 1 second. Do I need to click presenter? Is that what you do usually? I don't know.
I usually share the file from what you have uploaded, and then I become presenter, and then I can do it. So folks, just bear with us for a moment because Maureen is trying to upload Avesh's slides. There we go. And we
Hmm.
are going to get started. Maureen, you're going to need to move the slides because I do not have then presentation control. But Avesh, I think these are your slides, yes?
That's correct. Yeah.
You can
Thank you
go
so
ahead and
much.
start your presentation.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. And I must tell you that this is for the first time I'm pitching virtually or to someone else. Just the reason why I'm here is to understand, to get feedbacks, to learn, because I don't know if we are still ready to,
Okay,
raise a round. Yeah. Should I start?
please get started. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so basically, I'm the founder and CEO
All
of
right.
Rilox Group. It's a vertically integrated electric mobility platform where we have two, companies under which one we have in-house manufacturing of electric two-wheelers and three-wheelers, especially only the multi-utility vehicles which are used by the gig workers or the small traders and riders and farmers and everyone, which is completely tailored made for the small and medium entrepreneurs in India, specifically tailor made design for them, which is a niche where nobody of top 20 of India e-mobility EV companies are focusing right now. And the other company which we recently have as an organically integrated is the Rilox e-mobility, where we do the asset back deployment of vehicle as a service to all the gig workers, and which is just started. So yes, I'll take it on the next slide. So basically, Relox EV, the parent company, is a 4-year-old company now, where we started off, a multi-utility vehicle specially tailored for the unorganized last mile logistics segment, which is humongous in India, which was not that focused by the regular EV companies, where we identified with our experience into this field earlier and understood that there is a very much requirement and a specific gap into this specific kind of a vehicles, which not only saves vehicles cost by electricity versus petrol or the fuel, but also earns money for them on a daily basis, where usually all these small traders, micro entrepreneurs, or gig workers and other traders and all do the last mile logistic into their own businesses and entrepreneurship. That's where the journey started. And in 4 years, in the next slide, please. So basically, just to give you the understanding of what Rilox EV is doing and Rilox E-Mobility is doing, Rilox EV Private Limited basically is, as I told you, is designed for the gig workers and traders and last mile logistic unorganized segment. And Rilox E-Mobility does only the rental vehicle as a service to the end user, which are working for the quick commerce or food giants and all, where they cannot afford to buy a full vehicle, where we gave with the tech, with battery swapping, with the vehicle and entire operation services as a vehicle to them, where they earn money out of it and pay to us money in that space. Uh, Obviously, see, within
Can you,
experience of, yeah,
uh,
please.
uh,
Sorry, please.
Avish, could you explain to me what is the in the 4 years that you've been
Yeah,
in
uh,
business,
yeah,
what kind of, I mean, what kind of business have you done? Like how much are you doing in terms of EV
yeah,
sales and so?
yeah. So we go on the next slide. I'll just give you the numbers. No, on the next slide. So currently, for FY 2023-24, we did 5 crore of revenue. For 24-25, we did around
Okay.
16.5 CR revenue with a PAT of 1.5 CR. All this is bootstrap. And for the year 2026, the current year, we have already crossed 22 CR. We'll be reaching around 30 CR for this financial year, with again a PAT of around 8 to 9% easily. This is entirely bootstrap from the last 4 years. But in this, now we have from January 1st, we have introduced a B2B sales model, which were majorly focused on B2C sales through 75 dealers across India, which we have. When I say across India, we're not present in the north and northeast, because we have started with the west, and after getting good traction and validity of the product and of this thing, we have now moved to south, which we have in the last 6 months we just started, and we are getting a very good traction. So probably we will be selling double down the numbers in south, plus obviously west is again going to grow. So we are expecting and short minimum, bare minimum revenue with the B2B sales also around 60 CR in the 26-27. And this is very, very fairly achievable, though where the inner targets we have kept is 80 CR. But we feel if we see the trend which we are running on and safely land to minimum revenue of 60. And for 27-28, with our e-mobility demand also rising, we will be reaching around 10 CR. So this is the numbers when I talk about, and we are bootstrap and we are profitable in terms of good gross margins as well. When I say this numbers, in this we are the only, if you see the top 20 company, also the top 20 or top 10 of India EV, you will not see any company which is focusing on multi-utility vehicles. So if you go on our website or go further, you will see the two-wheelers and three-wheelers, which are very different from the regular passenger vehicle. It is completely a commercial vehicle. So though from last 3 years we have specialized into this, where nobody is focusing right now, because obviously the usage is very abusive here. Still we are getting a repeated orders and increasing our number of sales day by day, because we have got that kind of understanding of the roads and way of usage by these people, and we have designed the product that way. We have got the design also in house now. And we have recently got into the e-cart three wheeler, which is one third the cost of a regular L5 three wheelers, but carrying capacity of 500 kgs, which is very much used by all this gig and quick commerce and also the small traders and all. So that is one of the USPs which we have right now in terms of the product, in terms of the service. Yes, we could have sold double this number, but we didn't go all out for north or northeast. We knew our roadmaps. We were very strategically growing with each and every day's feedback, services, making our product better, making our service better, making the changes which we did for the 2.5 years, and then in the last 1 year we have started scaling this. And now this 2 3 years will be completely on the scale because we have got our validation of the product, we have got good response from the market, we have got traction from the dealers, and the sentiment is positive in terms of that. So this is what it
Okay.
is. If we go further, I'll just try and give certain more understanding. This is the EV manufacturing, distribution, and sales part, which is through the dealers and distribution network purely, and very genuine, very authentic dealers and distribution network.
And what
Uh,
kind of margin? What is the net margin of this business?
of net margin when you say is like your PAT or your EBITDA you're saying about?
EBITDA.
So EBITDA would be around 15-16%. Gross
Okay.
margin is 25 to 28%, depending on various SKUs which we have.
Oh, so with a gross margin of 25-30%, you can get to a net margin of 15-16%. That's so your operating costs are relatively low, it seems. The cost of goods sold is high, but the operating cost is relatively low.
Perfect. So what we are doing is we have a very lean and organic, team in terms of operations. When it comes to that, we are three founders here. I have an expertise of marketing and sales and branding and all with my 15 years of experience. So I focus as a CEO and a strategy on that level. Then I have other co-founders who have a particular into production and procurement, which he has an experience of 15 years into China and everything. So we get that sourcing is very powerful for us, and the development and R&D is fast. So now we just to give you an example, for 2 years we didn't even take our salaries, and we are taking very competitive salaries with the growth. We are putting all our revenues and earnings into the company, and we know for a fact that if we with the lean team also we can grow very strategically. So I guess that is the reason why this is there.
And what brings you here? What are you looking for help
No,
with?
no. I wanted to pitch for the first time. I wanted to get a feedback. I wanted to understand how things are, because I feel now with the growth strategy which we are in the future, especially for the e-mobility part, I will try to explain you that, which is going to come. When we talk about Rilox e-mobility, where the vehicle as a service. So in that space, we are looking to expand more, because again the demand is very high. The requirement of all this vehicle, for the gig worker on a vehicle as a service basis is humongous. And we have got a traction already by putting around 500 vehicle on the road. uh, Also, one advantage which we have, which top companies in India in the e-mobility segment also don't have, is that we have an actual on ground experience of multi-utility vehicle servicing them in India from last 4 years, through which we have scaled these 500 numbers very fast. Second, we are the only company who can convert our 75 dealers network into dark service center hub. Third, we can which when we have this recent dealer meet, we propose them about the next from 1st April we are proposing them a FOFO model, where we said that you already so for example, to open a hub you need to spend around a 25-50 lakhs for a hub. Then we expand to a certain area, just to give an example of a Mumbai area, it's very expensive for them. The number one company has only able to deploy 2000 vehicle year and has got only two hub, which are very expensive. What we did is we talked to all these dealers, and they are very charged up for this. That we told them that you are already earning 2.5-3 lakh rupees from Rilox EV. What if we give an opportunity to earn more by just being an operating and service center. You already have a service center, because we only give dealership to those who have a service center and a space to service. So you have a service center, you have the human resources for that. We give you the vehicle, you service them, you deploy from them, we give you revenue also. So my cost, overhead cost overall for the hub and operation and everything goes zero. For them it becomes an earning, and we get that share. So for by this, our deployment and our operation and uptime becomes very sharp and high. So this industry is dependent on tech, but more than tech, it is operational heavy. The another advantage which we have into the e-mobility is the in-house production. So you know why? So we are a partnership with Yuma. Yuma is a US based company which is a partner with Yulu here in India. So now we have a tie-up with them for 5,000 vehicle deployment. 500 we have already done with them. So they are the battery swapping partner. We are the in-house manufacturing. So when a vehicle, the cost to us become a very competitive cost, the spare part and availability of the service become very sharp for us. And in this industry, if you want to survive, you need to have a very robust vehicle, understanding of the market, and plus a better service. If your uptime goes by 3 4 days, or 95 below 95 90 below 90%, then you are screwed. So obviously you then need to buckle up and understand this. So these are some of these things which we have in the e-mobility, and I wanted particularly, since it's an asset light model, so we don't own anything in e-mobility, we just provide the service. So right now with the our own facilities and FOCO model, we have provided around 500 vehicle. Now to expand further, we are yeah.
Who owns
Sorry,
vehicles?
sorry, your voice is
Who owns
cracking. Sorry.
those vehicles?
Hello, hello.
Who owns those vehicles?
Okay. So right now, the 300 vehicles out of the 500 vehicles, Rilox EV has given Rilox e-mobility on lease currently to start the business, and they are getting their lease rental monthly basis. Like my battery swapping partner gets their money, we as Rilox EV get the leasing money in the beginning. The another 200 is been put by a normal investor, where we have committed them an IRR of around 20%, which is very decently achievable, and through which they have deployed 200 vehicles. On a similar basis, since it's an asset-backed, structure, a lot of financial or institution or NBFCs can also play a role. In India, NBFCs are charging a little higher, so we are going and trying the FOCO also franchisee owned model also for this. But for a faster growth, we are trying to understand how uh, we can try and get impact fund, or maybe a good leasing partner, or an NBFC who will give us a decent rate in terms of expansion. So this is what it is currently.
So your primary reason for coming to this discussion is to figure out a financing strategy, is it?
Uh, Financial strategies, yes, and also how
Not
strategically this
financial,
can be structured.
financing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, I'm not saying financial strategy. I'm talking about financing strategy. Are you trying to raise money?
Money in terms of financing, right? Not as equity,
Yes.
correct? That's correct.
Well, equity or debt or equity.
Sorry.
What are you talking about? What are you trying?
So
What do
so
you mean by that?
basically currently, a strategic depth is fine. Depth in terms of impact fund kind of a thing, for the green fund or kind of a thing, which believe that if that is coming, then we'll have a better rate in terms of returns. But if this is just an my understanding, if we get any of a strategic partner who would say that if I can get certain equity, small equity, but I can get you with some this kind of a fund also, probably, and I can get an exposure for the growth space or speed you want, and we can take care of the entire financial of this for the future also roadmap, we would be open for that also. This is what my understanding internally is.
So if you look at the the most common way of financing companies in the tech industry is
Mm-hmm.
through venture capital. And
Okay.
venture capital requires a high margin business. And I think there your margin is still low. 15% is a low margin business. So that's something that they're not going to like.
Oh, okay. But
But
in EV, right?
I-
EV, it is 15%. E-mobility is it is very high.
what is the margin on e-mobility?
In e-mobility, the gross margin currently, which is coming, obviously with the scale, it will come down. But the gross margin is coming is more than 35%.
Yeah, but that's gross margin. What is the net margin?
In that would be more than around 22%, I guess. 22%.
Well,
Because with the scale, it is
the
gonna
tech industry
yeah. Sorry.
operates in higher gross margins generally. Right now, there is a bit of a change going on because AI is a different kind of business, and there's
Hmm. Hmm.
it eats up margin to consume compute power and so on and so forth. So the tech industry is going through some changes, but not always been
Hmm.
a high gross margin business, 80% gross margin business.
Oh,
So
okay.
that, that's a natural tendency of the venture capital industry. But what I really like about your business is that you
Hmm.
have figured out how to
Hmm.
bootstrap both your businesses, and you are
Yeah.
profitable. You have good validation. You have good understanding of your business. You have good unit economics, and you're profitable. So
Yeah.
with this kind, and you've been in
Hmm.
business for 4 years, showing
Correct.
good growth, there's a
Right.
whole lot of small SMB financing companies that will give you financing for this kind of a business. And we know people like that.
Yeah.
So my my recommendation would be to go after those kinds of financing partners, not the venture
Okay.
capital types.
Okay. Okay. That's a very good suggestion made by you. So that is right. We'll try and figure it out. This kind of thing. What do you think? I mean, I just see. I'll be very honest with you. I've never met any venture capital. Never went to to do on the equity side or anything like that. But we are very organically growing and pacing up with whatever best knowledge we have and understanding which we have. But the only lack which I feel personally is the financial department, which I feel, because if you have a very good strategic person, like an investor or a part who is standing by that side, who can understand and how to optimize a lot of things, or the permutation combinations and everything, I feel this can go to a very, very, very uh, fast space, earnings ways also. Now what we're doing is, once we grow, in EV, in manufacturing also, the percentages of margin what we are having currently, people are saying it's good, decent. And e-mobility, I told you, but there are better numbers. But why currently, since we have just started and the operation cost is high, and with our FOCO and FOFO model, which I'm telling you about, the dealer distribution, it will come to be at a very cost effective rate, and the margins will go very high. Just this is just my, but I don't know. I mean, I am thinking, this is my mind block, or I don't know, understand that I we are lacking a strategic financial understanding person who can help
Well,
us in.
if
Yeah.
you want to work with 1 million by 1 million, you're very welcome to join, and I will advise you. At least, I can give you plenty of directional guidance, and you're basically a smart person. You'll figure it out. I can certainly, steer you in the right direction. Why
Right.
don't you hold on a second? I will explain how to use 1M by 1M, and if you decide you want to join the program, you're welcome to do so, and I
Sure.
will guide you.
Sure. Thank you.
So, Maureen, can you give me back controls so I can? Uh, here we go. I'll just explain to you in a minute how to use the
No problem.
program.
Sure. This is okay. Wait, let me finish this call, Amma. Very good.
Could you please mute yourself, Avesh, because you're streaming into the call? All right. So, folks, those of you who are begins at 1Mby1M.com. We are completely virtual, so no matter where you are, we can work with you. As I said, the AI mentor is available for you. It's you can go to the website and find it as well, 1Mby1M.com, and that's just $30 per month for unlimited usage. So please use it, and because it actually does work very well. Now, the full acceleration program from 1M is 1M Premium, and that offers you regular, weekly, whether you call it strategy consulting, mentoring, coaching, whatever, but that's available through the Premium program. For those of you who look for investor introductions, if you're ready for investor introductions, that is also available through the Premium program. There's a curriculum that is very effective, and we teach a lot through that curriculum. So that's our full acceleration program. That's $1,000 annual membership fee. 1M Basic is curriculum only. So by the way, both of these, Premium and Basic, includes the AI Mentor. So AI Mentor is available when you sign up for Basic and Premium. AI Mentor is automatically included. So in human format, but you can talk to my digital mind AI mentor and use the curriculum. So that's also a good combination to get started with. So go to the website, take a look at what to expect from Premium, Basic. There is one-on-one consulting, but it's a lot more expensive. Premium is $1,000 a year. Basic is $99 a month. One-on-one consulting is $1,000 an hour. So unless you absolutely need it, we're not asking you to go for that. So free roundtables, if you get to pitch once for free, and if you are listening today thinking that you want to pitch next time, or whatever, planning to pitch soon, there are every week, every Thursday basically, you have free roundtables available. Sign up and Maureen will allocate a slot to you. If you have questions about the 1M program after this call, your contact is Irina Patterson, irina@1M1M.com. She can also get on WhatsApp with you or phone. All right, so that's that. If anybody else on this call want to ask any other questions, I'll take questions. Anybody? Do you have a question? I cannot hear you. You're cutting off. I can't hear you. If you want, you could also type your question in the public chat, or he's saying he's unable to unmute, Maureen.
It looks unmuted. It just was.
No,
It's yeah. Something is wrong. Muted. You should be able to speak, Avesh, if you like. All right, well, if you want to type in your question in the public chat or in the Q&A, you're welcome to do that as well. Anybody else? Any question? If not, we're going to adjourn and we'll meet back here next week. Okay. It doesn't look like anybody is asking questions, Maureen, so I'm going to adjourn. Stop the recording.